The multi-alarm fire that broke out here at the Havens and Barefoot Landing has left 18 different condos destroyed, having 12 different families displaced. Reports show no injuries and the fire marshal is on scene, meaning that the investigation into the start of the fire has officially begun. Coastal Carolina University's president, Dr. David DeCenzo, said to be saying CCU later in the year 2021. He's one of the 2 presidents since the college has been accredited, but he's also said to not be the only one headed out. Provost Byington will also be leaving, according to speculations. Leatherback sea turtles have been spotted near the shore by the Garden City Pier. DNR is asking boaters to proceed with caution and for the public to report any of the harmed or deceased sea turtles to the Wildlife Hotline, as these gentle giants are already on the endangered reptile list. 'Tis the season for fire logs and fried chicken. Thanks to KFC, you can now get fire logs that are scented as herbs and spices that last for about 2.5 to 3 hours. You can find them on kfcfirelog.com. It's officially last call here at Broadway Louis at Broadway at the Beach following 20 years of service. After a 3-day-long event of farewells beginning December 29th and ending on New Year's Eve. Broadway Louis will shut off their stage lights for one last time on New Year's Day. I'm here at the 2nd annual Myrtle Beach Food Truck Festival at the Myrtle Beach Pavilion, where an approximated 33 food trucks are set up behind me. Places like Buckets O' Fun are going to be here until 11 o'clock tonight, starting again at 11 a.m. tomorrow Sunday and ending at 6 p.m. Today marks the 2nd annual St. Pupper's Day here at the Coop Bar and Grill with the Grand Strand Humane Society. Puppies here like Gravy are available for adoption and donations are encouraged all of today. New Jersey was the first state in the nation to initiate a prevention protocol for heat strokes. And seeing as 90% of the secondary schools in New Jersey do have athletic trainers, it's suggested that they stay on the field at all times. Be sure to bring your ID as well as eat something before giving blood starting at 12 p.m. until 6 p.m. However, if you're unable to make it for tomorrow's donations, you can find a second donation truck in Sparta starting on Saturday. This is the sound of summer for people near the Red Steps in Times Square as stories of immigrant residents in New York City are shared upon answering the phones. When Afghan-American artist Aman Jordadi heard of New York City's plan for the removal of the phone booths, he felt as though it was removing history. That's when he began his research in the compilation of 18 different cultural communities across the 5 boroughs to keep the history of migration of immigrants, documented, undocumented, and those with expired visas, all coming to build a better life.
All the stories that have been told through these phones and through these phone booths over the years.
Although Aman said this was a 3-year in the making exhibit, it will only be open until September 5th in Duffy Square.
The project can actually be part not just of an overall subject, but a very real, very kind of imminent and important debate that's going on right now.
Aman's goal of his work in New York was to open the minds of everyday people to the cultural crossroads that the city has become, with residents from Bangladesh and Belgium to Yemen and Nigeria.
I thought it was very inspirational because there are a lot of people that do come from different parts of the world and they come here for freedom.
The Pew Research Center published that by the year 2065, 1 in 3 Americans will be an immigrant or have immigrant parents. Today in New York City, more than 1/3 of residents are foreign-born. Cait Przetak, WNBC News. All eyes are on Joey Chestnut and Matt Stoney as the fight for the championship title in Nathan's famous 4th of July International Hot Dog Eating Contest comes back to Coney Island. Joey Chestnut regained that title last year after having lost it to Matt Stoney following his 8 consecutive year run. Chestnut says he's aiming to beat his own world record of 73 this year.
My practice has been going really well. I'm willing to accept anywhere from 75 to 80.
But it's not just Joey Chestnut that's looking to hold on to his reigning role. Miki Sudo, the women's 2016 champion, faces turmoil with Michelle Lesko and Sonia the Black Widow Thomas.
It doesn't really matter what Michelle or any other woman's doing during those 10 minutes because I know what I'm capable of, and as long as I put up my best, I know that that's enough to win tomorrow.
This year will be the 101st annual contest with 21 competing men and 18 women. Aside from those at today's weigh-in, the superintendent of Montville Township School District, Renee Ravtar, is making her debut in the women's championship at Nathan's after winning the Charlotte, North Carolina qualifier. The event begins for women at 11 a.m. and 12:30 for men. With the help of Myrtle Beach City Council, after countless revisions were made, the pilot program has officially launched, and just in time for our summer tourism here in Myrtle Beach. The food truck pilot program is finally starting to heat up. Drew Basilicato, owner and operator of the Trojan Cow, is the first of 6 pilot permits awarded by the city of Myrtle Beach.
It's all been a great ride. The more food trucks there are in the city, the better, as long as we do it right.
Although it's been a great ride, it's also been a long one. And according to the city's public information officer, Mark Crua, it dates back to last September of 2017. South Carolina state law says that a food truck is to be associated with a commercial kitchen, and City Council said the fine print to adhere to only applicants with a commercial kitchen in Myrtle Beach.
Limited it for the first little while to those in-city applicants.
But when there were still no applicants months later, Council decided to revisit the fine print, hoping to find a solution.
So we did open it up. So you still need to be associated with a commercial kitchen, but there is no longer a requirement that that commercial kitchen be inside the city limits.
Yeah, the new leadership, hands down, was super supportive of everything that we've been doing, and that's why everything's been happening so fast.
Trucks over here, like the Trojan Cow, are one of the 2 locally permitted and legal food trucks in the area. You can find locations and updates on Facebook and on Instagram. In Myrtle Beach, I'm Cait Przetak.